This is the final episode of Star Trek Resurgence. Right as I press record, you're gonna play with a plastic bag. We're going to defeat the Scions of the Flame. Belly of the Beast. Oh shit.
These are the arteries of power coming from the cortabula at the heart of the Aphelion. I can feel it coursing through my own body. Look there. I cannot move as freely inside this ship. Those emitters are why. If they were deactivated, I could travel past this chamber without setting foot in it.
Only Takan can use Takan technology. How do I turn them off?
Place these on the emitters. It will suppress their effect. The guards none the wiser.
Got it.
I'm coming too.
If we both get caught, it's over. If it's just me, you can try again after I fail.
Well then, don't screw it up.
I can't phaser any of the guards. It'll alert every Takan in here.
Okay, alright.
Those guards can see the whole room from there. How am I gonna get past them? Maybe the crystal's portal gave me will get a reaction out of these consoles. It worked!
Distraction.
Better move.
Okay. Alright, got it.
Two to go. See, right there.
Who's the...
Nobody's there. I made it. Oh god.
We shouldn't underestimate them. They've been surprisingly resilient so far. They're just delaying the inevitable.
Lured.
So what's wrong with that console? It's all
There we go.
Delvin should destroy them and be done with it. There are many. What's that?
It's important dialogue, but I gotta go. Where's the second one? Ooh, a phase.
What was that?
Oh, that's alluring.
I was mistaken.
Okay, I need to get to that one. Haha.
One left.
Starting off the video with a slow burn stealth chapter. Meow. Oh, can't forget the cat bed. Gotta put that there. It gives Tokyo incentive to cameo in the face cam. I'm crouching, you can't see me. Okay, that's alluring. Okay, nothing up here.
Strange.
Don't worry about it.
Is someone there?
No.
I see you.
Alright, I'm caught.
Got you.
Got you. There's no noise. Got you. I need to figure out where I'm going. Do.
I see you.
No, you don't.
Is someone there?
Oh god, no.
Goodbye.
I had to see where I'm going. Gotta distract the guards. Gotta distract the guards in this stealth segment of a video game. Okay. Lure him over here.
What the? Found you.
That was just to give the viewers something to yell at in the comments. Like, how could you do that? Yep, I see. Yep. See if it gives me enough time to get over there. Oh,
Wait a moment.
Oh, come on.
Huh?
That's stupid.
Got you.
Call you. If I get real desperate, I'll retry it in story mode. Distract him.
Wait a moment.
Okay. You might have to.
Intruder.
You might have to play this shit in story mode. What the fuck? Alright, man.
Is someone there? Intruder.
Story mode time. Alright, I'm retrying it in story mode.
Too slow.
What? Is that not where I'm supposed to go? Okay, I'm a fool.
Processing.
It was over here the whole time. I thought I had to go down that hallway past the guard, but it was like in front of him.
Well done.
Let's get out of here. More emitters. Guess we can't teleport the rest of the way.
That craft can take us to the main power chamber.
No way we can make that jump.
When I was younger, maybe.
This might control that craft. Portal, a little help?
I should be able to bring it to us.
There!
What the hell? I've got this thing set to maximum stun. How are they getting up?
Something's different about the Takan here. Stunning isn't an option.
Get in!
It's a guardian! He's with them!
We have to sink that other ship. Shoot the pilot!
Guardian! You saw what they did to our ancestors! How do you stand with them?
He is conflicted.
We've left them behind. I've seen it with my own eyes. They're not real Takan.
Yeah, he gets it.
We were conquerors, not parasites. The souls I pushed your captain to spare will not be used for this end.
They're fanatics.
I'll tell you what these scions are. They're fanatics. They won't stop for anything.
Yes, so we must be fanatical in return if we are going to stop them.
No hesitation. This ends here.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything I can.
Oh,
but
shit.
I can't shake her.
Meanwhile, back on the Resolute, we're under attack.
I figured without me you didn't stand a chance. I'm here for the ship and the crew, not for you.
But you're Asian.
I couldn't just sit in my quarters, waiting to get turned into a
Your timing is perfect.
Your timing's perfect. We need your help now more than ever.
Clearly.
The only reason they haven't destroyed us is because we have bioformed Takan on the ship. That's why they're targeting our engines.
If we lose the engines, we can't avoid the bioforming ray. Brace for impact!
What are
Here!
The Federation? Starfleet?
We're being hailed by the USS Titan. Put them through.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Resolute.
Captain
We
Riker.
got here as fast as we could. Looks like you've got your hands full with this monster.
We're under
That flying
attack.
chandelier really packs a punch.
Watch out for the bioforming ray. It has the power to transform you and your entire crew into Takan.
That's an ugly bit of business. Let's make sure it doesn't come to that.
No. It's happening again.
They're powering up. Hold on. Now we got the kitten on the bed. Got her on there. Back to the action.
We have to warn them. Open a channel to all Starfleet ships immediately. Starting emergency transmission. This is Captain Jara Rydek of the USS Resolute. The ship we're fighting is armed with a bioforming ray that can transform your entire crew instantaneously. And they've stolen our shield algorithms, so there's nothing we can do to stop them. Avoid being hit at all costs.
I wish we'd known that before we got here.
Oh yeah, they have the whole Starfleet shield algorithms. We're screwed, actually. And they were hit. And they were hit.
They're gone. Just like that.
Yes.
We have to destroy
my-
that ship.
Oh my god, bro.
Otherwise, it won't be long before they're coming after us.
They could all be Takan. Or none of them. We can't assume anything yet. And we can't afford to be wrong.
What would hailing them do? We're in battle. We are in war right now. What would be the point of hail? We just hail them to, hey, stop bioforming us. And none of our attacks work. Like, nothing's hitting them. I need an alternative.
I can't attack another Federation ship. I need alternatives. Full impulse power. Take us in for a closer look.
Aye, Captain.
Oh. I thought we were still attacking the Scion ship.
That's not a Starfleet ship. The Takan have it.
Shields at full power!
Shields are holding up against their attacks.
Fire
They won't
phasers.
for very long.
Fire phasers!
Firing.
At least it's not like the deviancy in Detroit Become Human, where anyone who is transformed can transform. Where
Shields
anyone
at
who is
60%.
transformed can transform others.
Heavy damage reported in astrometrics.
It's not like that kind of virus. Fire everything we got. They got nothing.
Hit them with everything we've got!
Aye, Captain.
Taking heavy fire.
Ah, shit.
Shields now at 40%.
Stay with it! Keep firing! Their weapon systems are offline.
All right.
Now's our chance. Finish it. We can send Galvin a message.
Oh.
Let him know exactly what he's up against. And that we're willing to fight to the very end.
Destroy it.
Target their life support systems. Fire when ready.
Targeting their life support systems.
Show no mercy.
Commencing fire. Now.
This is who you're fucking with. Oh god, there's so much more now. Draconian crystals.
Captain Rydek, the Aphelion is too much for any one of us to take on alone. But collectively, we might just have a shot. On our way. Full impulse power.
Aye, Captain.
Attack their bioforming ray.
Target the bioforming ray. Fire photon torpedoes.
Firing photon torpedoes.
Okay.
I've lost helm control. Trying to reestablish.
Power levels are dropping all over the ship, but our engines are still running strong.
This is what happened to the Enterprise.
They're draining our energy.
We're caught in it too.
I hope the away team is having more success than we are.
Carter, Etzelar, Portal, where are you?
If there is a way to disable the Aphelion, it's there. We strike at the heart.
Find the Cartabula. The source of it all. Climb the cliff face. Let's just start climbing shit. Okay. They're on their way.
I wouldn't do that. We have to turn off this energy field to enter. I must do it. It requires the hands of a Takon. Is it working?
It started.
Is the opening wide enough to get through? Well, is it wide enough?
No, but I can see the Cartabula.
What about now?
Still can't get in.
Stand back. I'll try again.
It's too unstable. Miranda? Oh shit, she has one of those too.
Portal 6-3! I'm not going to remind you of the oath you took. I want you to remember why you made it. Your bond to your people. You can bring your empire back, and all you have to do is nothing. Stand back, and we will handle them.
So much time doing nothing. Now, I will take action. I will exterminate these heretics. This won't take long. I'll be back.
Give him hell.
Give him hell, Portal.
I was made for this. If you can get to the Cartabula, don't wait for me.
We'll hold the line.
The opening's not wide enough. This shit is cool as hell. Hey there.
The gap isn't much wider. Can we get through?
Maybe we can widen it with a containment field from the tricorder.
Oh.
I don't think we can crowbar our way in.
It takes a Takan to do it.
We're gonna get the Cartabula. Oh my god.
That's far enough.
Carter, I could have killed you both, easily. But the part of me that is still Miranda won't let me. She compels me to bring you into the
Bullshit, there is no
fold.
Miranda left.
I will make you one of us.
Miranda doesn't want that.
Trust me. This is the best outcome you can hope for.
Miranda wouldn't want that.
You don't know her like I do.
Grab device. Disarm him.
Soon, you'll understand.
Iridium. Oh, sure. What would the Iridium do? She's already... Wait, is that a game over? Or is Carter just dead? Is that... Oh, that's creepy. That is disturbing. Is that a game over, or is Carter just dead? I'll check if it autosaves.
No! Rejoin the flame.
I feel like that's... Yeah, no. Okay, so... There's no cure for bioforming, so the Diridium would do nothing. Let's kill Miranda. All the Diridium does is slow down the process of bioforming. There was no Miranda left in you. You were completely taken over.
You killed her.
Yeah.
I had to.
If you hadn't, I would have.
Now that's a trophy name.
She's really gone. For good.
She was long gone.
I can't believe it.
Our Miranda was gone long ago.
They really tried to play up, like, the hint that, oh, maybe we can save her. Maybe we can reverse the bioform. They really tried to play that up. Like that was possible.
I held back the barbarians.
Hey, can you make the crack in the shield a little bit wider so we can get through?
Go. Finish this.
No! Portal 6-3!
I'm not a Takan. It won't work.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on.
It's the only way.
Oh my god.
I'll do it. We don't have time to stand around to try to figure another way. Everyone's counting on us.
I will bioform.
Sometimes, you gotta take a shortcut.
No. I'll take it. I know you don't want that thing inside of you.
We don't know how this thing works. I'll give you the Duridium, then I'll get out of the way. And you'll have to.
Good idea.
And now we're even from the first episode where I let you get hit in the face.
Ready?
Ready.
I'm ready.
Now we're even for me giving you that scar. Self-bioform. Couldn't Arminta have done it? We had Major Arminta right there. It had to be one of us. But hey, we get this cool cutscene.
Ego sequo, parego etos sequiumi.
We don't have much time. I can read it.
What is this? Who are you? Tell me now!
I'm in charge.
I demand it!
You're talking to the guy that's in charge. Pipe down while I work.
Carter, you're kind of scaring me.
Yeah, I got a voice in my head now.
It's okay. I'm still in control.
Open energy field. Quick, get to the cartabulate!
We've reached the Cartabula.
That's great. Are you all okay?
Yeah, we're inside. That's what matters.
Two of ours are keeping the bioform ships at bay, but they can't hold them off forever.
Getting remote telemetry from the away team tricorders. I'd recognize that anywhere. Our warp core resonant frequency is one of the readings.
They're bleeding astride. But they're not just taking our power, they're routing it through the Cartabula.
Just do a little sidestepping. Deciphering Taconian language. Where did that go? Get down. Get down.
There. That's the Resolute's warp core resonant frequency.
Oh.
And these others?
They're siphoning all our power.
That frequency matches the Titan's warp core resonance. And these two are the Kimball and the Lowell.
They're both Steamrunner class. Same engine platform.
They're just tuned a little differently. I must be getting information from the bioforming, but this warning, it means that it's struggling with the power stacked up at close frequencies.
The Cartabula can't handle the dissonance?
Maybe.
This is Westbrook. Are you reading these Starfleet engine signatures?
We are. And you need to see this. The Steamrunner class frequencies are causing problems for the Aphilion's energy source. Sending visuals now.
Check this out.
They're vulnerable. We have to use this.
You can break a wine glass if you play the right note loud enough.
Sir?
The Takan are so arrogant, they're letting us right in the front door with this energy drain. We can tune our warp core output to those frequencies. Get all our ships to do the same. Push it to maximum levels and we might be able to crack the wine glass, the Cartabula, and take their ship offline.
There is merit to the theory. But if we attempt this, it would preclude any other course of action.
We need all ships to join.
It has to.
If this is going to succeed, we'll need all Starfleet ships to pitch in. We aren't alone anymore. We need to leverage that.
I will create a high-energy static warp shell.
We'll need the away team to guide us to the right frequency.
We read you, Resolute. You're putting a lot of faith in us, Captain. That's a hell of a plan.
You've got this.
I've got faith in you, and the rest of this crew. Now let's give them hell!
Yes, Captain.
I found an ejector team for the Cartabula.
So we can disengage it, just like we did with the Zeldi's warp cores.
Yeah, but it'll only activate if this thing gets completely overloaded.
So we gotta take it right up to the edge of destruction.
We are increasing the warp core resonant frequency now.
You can't do this.
You'll destroy everything I've waited for.
I have to fight this.
If that thing wants to take over, it's going to have to go through the both of us. And I'm not going to let that happen. You hear me?
Help me.
I'm gonna fight it right along with you, Carter.
You can help me get the job done. That's the fight that matters most.
But it's not the only one.
Is something wrong?
No, we're fine.
Do you see our output frequency changing?
We do.
What is the impact on the Aphelion systems?
It's not enough.
It's not enough. We need to push this thing harder. We need more power.
Inertial dampeners are failing.
Warp output at 85%. They're taking the bait. Now we need the rest of the fleet.
Open a channel to anyone left on our side.
Opening a channel.
We need every who to make
This
noise
is
to
the
break the
Resolute.
sound barrier.
We're sending instructions to all ships to output maximum warp
Every who
power
down in
at the
Whoville.
designated frequency. We believe this will disable the Aphelion.
We don't know that. All we know is it'll siphon off our energy much quicker. You're leading us to disaster.
No, it'll work. It'll work.
Are you out of your mind? That has given them exactly what they want.
Greed is their
You
weakness.
can't just expect us to turn belly up.
We've found their Achilles heel.
We have to use
it. We'll give them everything they want. All of it. More power than they can handle.
That logic is twisted enough it just might work.
Hell yeah.
We're adjusting the Titan's warp output to match the Resolute's. I suggest the rest of you do the same.
Yeah, they're siphoning our energy. They're siphoning our energy. Might as well just overpower them. Like, hey, you want energy? We'll give you, like, way more than you can handle.
That's it. They're falling in line.
Right, where's the JoJo ship?
This is the Takahashi. Adjusting our engines now.
We need that one last tiny ship to shout "Yop!" and finally break it.
Cartabula. It's compensating. Counteracting our interference.
Oh, come on!
But some of these other frequencies are causing spikes too. I'm gonna find a new target range for the Resolute.
Come on!
Try this out.
Don't tell me they caught on to us.
Here. This one's hitting the hardest. If they all converge here, it'll provide the maximum disruption to the Cartabula.
Got it. We want to overload this thing, push it to the brink, but not past it. You sure about this frequency? If we go too far, we won't just be destroying the Cartabula.
I'm following the data.
We're going to take a lot more with us.
I'm just doing what I always do. I'm an engineer. Following the data.
Good enough for me. Sending data to the Resolute.
The away team has sent us an updated target resonance. Sending it to engineering now.
We are now running our core at 105% of recommended capacity. If we try to meet that frequency, we will generate a harmonic imbalance of our own and risk a warp core breach. I must warn you, these are precisely the engine conditions that Captain Solano's experiment brought about. A runaway reaction is a dangerous possibility right now.
We can't afford to start second-guessing ourselves.
I'm not Solano.
We need to stay the course.
Thank you, Mr. Chovak. But I'm not Solano, and this is no experiment. I need you to match the frequency
It's a little bit of an
and
experiment.
increase the output.
Very well,
A
Captain.
life or death experiment, just to see if it works. We're cracking it.
We got an overload here.
It's at the breaking point.
Yeah. Kill it.
What's happening? We got a problem. It's not gonna eject. We have to disengage the Cartabula manually.
Damn it.
We lit this fuse. We gotta make sure it doesn't go off the wrong way.
What do we do?
If we can pull hard enough on those levers, it'll dislodge this thing.
Okay.
Do this.
Don't try to stop me. Oh god. I gotta fight this. Ah.
You'll destroy everything. You'll destroy. You'll destroy.
No. No. Carter, no, we can't lose you.
We have full power.
And the Aphelion is shutting down.
Returning warp reactor to nominal output levels.
The Takan are running off reserve power now.
The most precious time.
I saw what you did. The sacrifice you made.
Radiation levels are spiking.
It's coming from the Cartabula. We must have damaged it. Didn't get it out before it fractured.
Let's go.
Our work here is done. Let's get out of here. Three to beam back to the Resolute.
We can't lock on. Our transporters won't cut through the interference.
Okay.
We can't stay here.
Gotta leave. Gotta get out of here.
We're not getting away in that thing.
Are we stuck on this island?
There. Maybe I can use this to get us out of here. I don't know if it can get us back to the Resolute, but we have to get away from here. Everybody on!
Radiation's lower here, but still still too high for us to stay on this ship.
This is good, but we can do better.
And soon, I hope.
We gotta get all the way to the Resolute.
What's up with Ed Solar and Armenta? They seem to have caught something.
That thing is down, not out. We'll handle the stolen Federation ship, but you need to get a crippling shot on the Aphelion.
A direct hit to its bridge will bring it down.
I can take us real close, Captain. Skim the hull of that thing where it can't get a clear shot at us.
Or
I can weave us through the battle. And hope we don't get caught in the crossfire.
I don't want to get too close to that thing.
Along the Aphelion.
We can't take much more fire, Captain.
take us along the Aphelion's hull. Get us to the bridge as fast as you can.
Aye, Captain. We're almost in position for a shot at the bridge.
Photon torpedoes armed and ready.
Break off this attack, or I will be forced to eradicate you.
The Aphelion is still filling with lethal amounts of radiation.
Oh, radiation, that's it.
It seems to be contained within the ship, for now at least.
But they have comrades on that ship, both living and waiting to be reborn. We're going to die in here if I don't care. We will never submit to your Federation. We are taking our rightful place as rulers over this galaxy.
So much for superior beings.
So much for superior beings. You don't look so superior from here.
I don't have to listen to this. We've crossed the eons to get here. Fire salvo!
Oh, fuck. Hull integrity at 20%.
Now the radiation is rising here, too.
Targeting the Resolute?
I can't let you do that.
Get on. Damn it. I can't hold on to it. I have to make manual adjustments to enhance the signal pattern. From here.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna make it out.
No way. We're all leaving together. We've been through too much to split up now. We don't leave people behind.
I'm sorry.
Got it?
I'm really sorry, Nilly. I'm not gonna be able to go with you. But I have to get you back. Please.
If you send them, we'll be stuck here. Give in to me, and I will save us, not them.
Stop it.
What's happening?
It's an internal struggle, and he's losing.
Not like this.
It's the Takan. In my head. It's trying to keep me from sending you back.
There has to be a way for you to...
There isn't.
The time is now.
Save your friends.
That won't work. I told you. This body is mine now. No!
Look out for each other.
The away team has beamed back. We're in position and ready to fire, Captain.
He has to stay there for the Takan to just die there. finish it.
Target their bridge.
Please, we target the ship. Pummel it to space dust, like we did to so many.
Fire.
Shut up.
Carter?
Nellie.
I thought you'd want to know we made it. And that you'll always be my family. Even if I don't get to see you again. You'll never really be gone.
Just promise. You'll never forget me. How I was.
I promise.
That seems like a natural ending for him. Oh man, these trophy names. I would have felt scummy if Etzelar had become a Takan and she stayed behind.
All decks secure. We have the bioformed on board, fully contained.
The Starfleet ships under Takan control have signaled their surrender. Good work, Captain Rydick. Next time I need some backup, I'll know who to call. I trust you won't have a problem with that.
I owe you one.
Thanks, Captain Riker. I owe you one.
Yes, you do. But who's keeping count?
Captain, we're being hailed. It's the Aphelion.
On screen.
The radiation. We won't last much longer in here. Please, we surrender. We need your help. Please beam us aboard your ship.
I know what they've done, Captain. But we can't let them die. They're our enemies today. But who knows what they could become.
You saved the storage crystals. And there are other Takan. The bioformed on Hotari. On this very ship. We wouldn't be wiping them out if we didn't help the ones who tried to destroy us.
It's what we do.
This is the fate they've chosen. Leave them where they are.
You can't do that.
We don't have much time. We submit. I don't know what else
Evacuate.
I can say.
Bedrosian always has the worst ideas.
We don't want to die.
This is what separates us from them. The fact that we can make a gesture of peace even after all our conflict. Set up containment fields in the docking bay and beam the Takan there. Crew of the Aphelion, shut down all systems. Lower your defenses and prepare to be transported.
Thank you.
We're not just gonna kick them when they're down, Bedrosian. Come on. We've clearly won, and let's just help them out. They're surrendering. They're not just gonna suddenly take over our ship. They're clearly defeated.
Carter!
Resolutions.
Hey,
What the hell? I thought he was just dead on the ship. I thought he was just gonna lay there dead. Was that scene supposed to be there?
My first order of business will be to help
right.
reestablish the Hotari government and resume peace talks, genuine talks, with the Illidians.
And after that?
Who knows? I know I don't want to be queen. There's so much good I could do with just a fraction of your medical technology if I could bring it to my people. But I also want to see what else is out there. Maybe there's even a place for me in Starfleet. It would be hard to stay on Hotari forever. Not with all there is to experience, to learn. My devotion to my people doesn't mean I don't want to explore all the galaxy has to offer.
What will be Tylus's fate? She is a diplomat. Can't have enough diplomats in the Starfleet. That'd be cool. Yeah.
When you're ready, Starfleet will be waiting for you. I'll even put in a good word at the Academy.
Thank you. Perhaps I can serve on one of your ships someday.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
But there are pressing matters we must attend to before any of that. I can't thank you enough for all you've done. I'll see you again.
Starfleet has granted me the privilege of conferring this upon you. Though I'm sure Captain Solano would rather have been the one offering this. You have acted dutifully and bravely through trying circumstances. I grant you the official rank of Captain. I believe a great many wonders lie ahead for you, Jara Rydek. There appears to be nothing that can stand in your way.
Thank you, Ambassador.
Thank you, Ambassador Spock, for everything.
It is you who stopped the spread of the Takan. I should be the one giving thanks.
Victory. Peace. These things never come without a cost. For some, it requires putting aside centuries of enmity. For others, it takes facing complicated losses.
To Carter. How do you say goodbye to someone who isn't really gone? I thought I knew how to leave the past behind, but I've learned a thing or two.
And for too many, they had to pay the ultimate price. In time, history may forget their sacrifices, but those of us who were there never will. Now, all hands honor the dead. Captain Solano used to say that nothing ever stays the same. Entropy. It's the nature of the universe. As such, the crew of a starship can never stay the same. But while entropy says that order inevitably gives way to chaos, this crew has only grown stronger. More cohesive and coherent. Bound by our shared struggles. And working together, helping each other, we're able to do more than we'd ever imagined. Some of our differences couldn't be resolved, but perhaps that too can change in time. Make way. Space. The final frontier. As we take our next steps into the unknown, the greatest insights that lie ahead are what we learn about each other. We might even surprise ourselves. And no matter what threats we may come upon, or mysteries we face, we will not be shaken. We are stronger together. We are steadfast in our purpose. We are resolute.
Star Trek Resurgence. Kevin Brode. That was awesome. I loved that. Jared Emerson Johnson made the music. Dramatic Labs. You know, for this being their first game, they knocked it out of the park. This is an amazing first game. Yeah, I'm gonna be following this studio with interest. Like I said in the last video, I love choose your own adventure games where you really feel the weight and the impact of your choices, and it elicits emotion in you. Like they nailed that. They nailed that in this title. We're at the Star Trek Resurgence Choices website. Cue the scheming weasel music. Hell yeah. So we got all the crew here. When you asked him to submit a bioscan. Yep, that's the last thing we did with Solano. And also, it shows the entire chronology of choices we made with this character. Reassured by Jara's modesty and leadership potential after the first meeting, Jara followed orders and blew the bolts. Reaffirmed Captain Solano's trust and confidence in her by demonstrating honesty, integrity, and leadership. In the aftermath of Crisis, Solano thought Jara handled a complex situation as well as could be expected when the Hotari Queen put her on the spot. Solano liked Jara's pragmatic approach to any danger Tylus might encounter by helping the Federation. Solano couldn't help but be impressed by Jara's fearlessness in regard to the mission to Tau despite the evident risk. Surprised by Jara's seeming cold indifference to the Elydian Admiral's appeal for help, Solano respected Jara's display of leadership when she recommended Lieutenant Commander Bedrosian receive special commendation for her heroic efforts during the Elydian ship rescue. I forget when I did that. Solano respected Jara's display of leadership when she recommended Lieutenant Commander Bedrosian, and he was disappointed by Jara's refusal to support his decision whether to alert Starfleet about the status of the mission. Yeah. It was like, at the time, we didn't know if we needed Starfleet. He was disappointed by Jara's refusal, and he was frustrated when Jara vacillated? Sorry, what? How do you alternate or waver between different opinions? What? That's true, I did that. I was like, no, we shouldn't call Starfleet. Yeah, let's call Starfleet. He was frustrated when Jara vacillated about his decision, leaving him questioning his choice of first officer. I'm like, who did I promote? Who did I promote here? Captain Solano could see the reasoning behind Jara's rational approach to traveling to Delphi R24, despite his concerns they might be walking into a trap. Thankful Jara didn't tell Captain Riker about the stolen shield. Algorithms. Didn't entirely trust Jara regarding giving Portal 6 access to the ship's computers, but found himself persuaded by her convincing argument. Enraged when Jara confronted him on the bridge and asked him to submit a bioscan under the pretense of protocol. Lieutenant Bedrosian was crushed when Jara ignored her advice and opted to rescue and evacuate the surviving Takan aboard the Aphelion. Really? You were crushed by that? Bedrosian was thrilled Jara followed her advice and chose to raise the shields. Bedrosian appreciated Jara's leadership skills and when Starbase ordered her to disengage the docking clamps. Lieutenant Bedrosian appreciated Jara's leadership skills when Starbase ordered her to disengage the docking clamps, and she thought highly of Jara's efforts to explain the complexity of the situation. And she was disappointed when Jara followed Captain Solano's orders and put the crew on the hull at risk. Lieutenant Bedrosian was awestruck by Jara's fearlessness when discussing how to address the Hotari threat during the senior staff meeting. Impressed by Jara's confidence and leadership during the Elydian rescue mission. Was impressed by Jara's confidence, but may never forgive Jara for the plasma blast that left her permanently disfigured. Lieutenant Bedrosian felt reassured by Jara's confidence in Dr. Duval when Jara visited her in sickbay. Bedrosian was insulted when Jara chose not to confide her suspicions about Captain Solano before confronting him on the bridge. Was enraged when Jara transported the Taconian crystals from the vault to the Resolute and chose to put the relationship with Portal 6-3 ahead of the safety of the crew. We needed a Taconian for certain things for this mission. We needed a Taconian on our side to, like, help us out. We needed a member of the Taconian species to ally with us, to help us defeat these radical scions. I forgot to put this on full screen. Lieutenant Bedrosian felt conflicted after Jara's efforts to be conciliatory when she suddenly tendered her resignation. Back aboard the Resolute, when she returned to the bridge in the heat of the final battle, Bedrosian was glad to hear Jara express how much her help was needed and appreciated. Bedrosian was crushed when Jara ignored her advice and opted to rescue and evacuate the surviving Takan. Ambassador Spock noticed Jara's clean intellect and unique insight into the dynamics of the Hotari-Lydian conflict during this mission briefing. I wonder if going over this website should be its own video or just tack it onto the finale. I'm debating it in my head. It's probably going to be long to go through all these characters. Ambassador Spock also noted Jara's positive attitude when presented with her back-channel mission. Thought Jara performed well under pressure when she was being questioned by the Hotari Queen. Found Jara's support of Captain Solano's idea to not inform Starfleet ill-advised. Valued Jara's strategic assessment of the situation after the Resolute was attacked by the Beskar. Reassured by Jara's realistic assessment of the situation during the senior staff briefing. Westbrook was left with mixed feelings about Jara's suitability as the new first officer after they first met on the bridge. He was disappointed she chose not to heed his recommendation to use the deflector pulse. Westbrook was impressed by Jara's leadership skills when Starbase ordered her to disengage the docking clamps. Commander Westbrook was impressed by Jara's leadership skills, and he applauded Jara's efforts to explain the complexity of the situation. Ultimately, he was dismayed when Jara followed Captain Solano's orders and put the crew on the hull at risk. Despite his initial skepticism when Jara confided her suspicions about Captain Solano, Westbrook understood she was driven by a sense of duty in confronting him. In the aftermath of the confrontation, once Jara became captain, Commander Westbrook couldn't help but be struck by her display of leadership as she pulled the crew together. Commander Westbrook was surprised, overjoyed, and relieved to finally be named first officer of the USS Resolute. He was happy and relieved when Jara took his recommendation and chose to rescue and evacuate the surviving Takanaba and the Aphelion. Tylos felt proud after Jara supported the way she handled the guard in the mines on Tau, but she was shaken by her encounter with another guard, so she was grateful for Jara's leadership. Tylos was devastated to hear the disturbing news from Hotari, but took solace in Jara's words of reassurance. He was grateful for Jara's words of encouragement regarding peace with the Illidians when they discussed the matter in sickbay. All the crew choices have really low percentages because it's so variable. It's so variable what you get with them. Jara made a good first impression with Commander Ermont, coming off as inquisitive and appreciative while showing empathy for what the crew of the Resolute suffered. Commander Ermont was impressed by Jara's leadership skills when Starbase offered to disengage the docking clamps, and he appreciated Jara's efforts to explain the complexity to Captain Solano. Respected Jara's confidence in following Captain Solano's orders, even though he had his own conflicted feelings about putting the crew on the hull at risk. Ermont was deeply disappointed when Jara chose not to confide her suspicions about Captain Solano. Ermont was bitterly disappointed he was not named first officer, and he won't soon forget how indifferent Jara was to his feelings. Duval was impressed by Jara's sense of responsibility to the crew, but would rather see her thinking independently than following Captain Solano's every order. Duval wasn't happy to see Jara supporting Captain Solano's idea to withhold information from Starfleet, and she shares Jara's concern that his judgment may be impaired. Duval admired Jara's strength when she was asked about confronting Captain Solano. Duval felt inspired by Jara's display of leadership and her situational awareness after she transported the Taconian crystals aboard the Resolute. After the Resolute was hit with the bioforming ray, Dr. Duval fully supported Jara's cautious reaction when she gave the order to lock down the lower decks. Galvin didn't care for Jara's weak excuses for trespassing in the mines, and he was amused by her bold and aggressive statements in the Queen's chamber on Hotari. Galvin was annoyed by Jara's refusal to recognize the power. Even when facing certain defeat, Galvin remained determined and defiant to the end in the face of Jara's derision. Portal 6-3 found Jara to be diplomatic and principled in their first meeting on Delphi R24, and when he pressed her, he was struck by her reasoning and morality. Portal 6-3 felt slightly less offended after Jara defended him from Captain Solano's insult when they first met, but he couldn't understand why she tolerated his ignorance, and he felt a growing trust in their relationship when she revealed who she suspected might be the scion aboard the Resolute. Portal 6-3 appreciated Jara's empathy when he was overwhelmed by feelings of loss inside the Takan vault. He was eternally grateful when Jara transported the Taconian crystals to the Resolute, struck by Jara's confidence when discussing seeking help from Portal 6-3. He sensed Jara was being evasive when he asked what the Takan had stolen. After Captain Riker arrived at the head of the Starfleet Armada for the climactic battle, he was thankful for Jara's words of caution about bioforming ray. After Lieutenant Commander Chobak warned Jara of the dangers of the warp core breach at the height of the battle against the Aphelion, he was impressed by her bravery and determination against all odds. Hell yeah. Jara pulled rank. Sidran begrudgingly respected Jara's decision to protect her crew at the expense of Taconian lives, but still blamed her for blatantly manipulating Portal 6-3. Hey, how about Carter's folks? Etzlar felt buoyed by Carter's optimism during the hull walk. Etzlar was annoyed after Carter seemed to put his own safety ahead of her own out on the hull, and gave her that scar. Etzlar thought Carter was clever in his approach to appeasing her anger over his going first on the hull. Etzlar shared Carter's uneasy feeling when Miranda returned from Hotari. Etzlar wasn't happy Carter sent Miranda to the brig, and his defensiveness over it didn't help. Oh yeah, I put her in jail because she's a scion of the flame. Etzlar felt overwhelming pride for her friend Carter when he reacted with a positive attitude upon learning they were stranded on the Zeldi. Carter reassured her Miranda hadn't turned on them and wasn't the one shooting at them on the Zeldi. Carter refused to go along with Major Arminta's plan to harm the Takan prisoner. Felt encouraged by Carter's hopeful attitude about those who had been bioformed. Was somewhat surprised by Carter's lack of compassion when he sealed the door and refused to save Itasca. Proud of Carter when he opted to be bioformed inside the Aphelion, and more than a little worried as well. Felt overwhelmed with emotion when bioformed Carter was struggling for control on the Aphelion and asked for her help. Was completely devastated after Carter sacrificed himself so she could live, and she will forever remember Carter as a true hero. Miranda felt encouraged by Carter's warm reception when she first arrived aboard the Resolute, holding out hope there might be some chemistry between them. Miranda was thrilled to learn Carter's feelings for her tend toward the romantic, and she looks forward to seeing where this goes. Won't soon forget her romantic kiss with Carter when they were saying goodbye. Miranda noticed Carter was acting unusually suspicious when she returned from Hotari, and she was insulted by his suspicion when he sent her to the brig. Miranda was tired of hearing Carter's accusations in the brig, and she won't soon forget me added injury to insult when he shot her during the escape. Miranda was sad when Carter wouldn't accept the offer to join the Takan, which made it worse when he refused to respond. Carter's continued refusal to join her as a scion of the flame will haunt Miranda the rest of her life, and she took it as a sign the relationship simply wasn't meant to be. Bro, she's an NPC. I'm sure NPC stands for something, but something else, but like, wow, right to the end, they really try to convince us that Miranda was still trapped in there. Like, from everything we've seen of Miranda, it didn't look like Miranda was trying to fight the Scion at all. If it was the same with Carter's bioforming, it didn't look like she was trying to fight the Takan in her head. Miranda was not trying to fight the voice in her head, like, at all. Not from what I've seen. Major Arminta questioned Carter's ability to set aside their differences and unite against a common enemy aboard the Zeldi. Arminta was grateful for Carter's reassurance when he expressed concern about Lieutenant Itasca. Disappointed when Carter refused to let him torture the Takan prisoner to get information they needed. Arminta was thankful for Carter's determined leadership during the sabotage mission, especially after Itasca was captured. Pleased to hear Carter shares his views on the afterlife. Understood when Carter refused to rescue Itasca aboard and respected the decision. Yeah, we've seen all these. We saw all those. Yeah, we saw all those too. Understanding when she shared her guilt over. Yeah. Carter's a team player. Porter was glad to hear Carter shared his appreciation for the ship. Okay, we're done with the characters. Took like 18 minutes to get through those. 77% of players followed Bedrosian's advice and raised the shields against the energy wave. 18% followed Solana's orders and blew the bolts. Okay, not many people followed the order on that one. The other option was reverse polarity or something. 38% of players chose Carter to go first to escape the energy beams to the face. Yeah, I figured that would be an unpopular choice. 90% of players were interested in a romantic relationship with Miranda. Obviously. 81% of players sided with Hotari. Okay, yeah. I figured, yeah. 62 chose to save the Elydians during the rescue missions on the Zeldi. Instead of... Wow, really? 62? Chose to let Bedrosian get blasted in the face for, like, that sacrifice of her holding onto those electrodes holding onto that electricity. 62% of players let Bedrosian get blasted in the face. I wouldn't have thought that. I wouldn't have thought that would be a majority. Thought I would be wrong there. Supported Captain Solana's decision to not inform Starfleet. Okay, yeah. I was wrong there. 20% respected Solano's wishes and did not tell Captain Riker. Really? Okay. Like, at this time, we didn't know Solana was a Scion. I just didn't want to cause conflict. Yeah, we didn't tell Riker about the shield algorithms then, but we eventually did tell him at the end. It's like, hey, Starfleet, they got the shield algorithms. We just didn't tell you at this interaction. We just didn't tell you here. But we told you at, like, what matters is that we told them. Could have told them sooner, but it wasn't relevant. 55% of players chose to let Itasca die. Oh, right. That was the, like, save him or not. 50-50. 55-45. Pretty down the middle on that one. 90% of players chose to transport the Decon crystals. Yes, the Drosian were not going to commit genocide. How dare you? Everyone saves the Decon crystals to the Resolute. 95 chose to make the ultimate sacrifice and have Carter be bioformed. No, of course everyone sacrifices themselves for Edsolar. No one's gonna let Edsolar be the bioformed. 5%. 94 chose to evacuate the surviving Titan. Yeah. This is pretty varied, yeah. We had some unpopular choices, like, near the beginning and middle, and, like, got a pretty good ending. Ooh. Oh, baby. I suppose reading these character things was a waste of time, but it was interesting. Also, why couldn't this just be in the game? Why did this have to be its own separate website? Why couldn't they have just shown these in the game? Like, I don't get that. So yeah, thanks for joining me on this start. Get the scheming weasel music out. Anyway, yeah, thanks for joining me on this Star Trek journey. I think the next game I play will be the Telltale game, The Expanse. That's all the way in, like, the end of July. That'll be a while. Plus, I'll be busy with life and stuff, you know? Thanks for watching.